There we go. That's the right one to turn down. Sorry, I was messing with my other sound levels there for a second. Alright. How are you guys doing today? One second. Alright. So yeah, I don't know how many of you are in the know, but like literally like I think it was 2 or 3 hours ago, Twitch changed their guidelines again, amongst all the incredibly interesting changes that Twitch is implementing. They've outright banned multi-streaming for everybody. Before, it was only the partners, to my knowledge, that couldn't multi-stream. It means you stream to multiple platforms at once. And that was, again, only, at least to my knowledge, and when I signed up, it was just for partners. To where, like, those are the guys that, like, they sign a contract with Twitch that's, like, says you have to stream for this amount of hours every month. You have to do this and that. It's a lot more in depth than an affiliate. Before, affiliates could, to my knowledge, again, multi-stream. But now, today, 4 hours ago, Twitch literally just said, nope, no one can multi-stream, or they use some other term for it. Since it was like an hour before I was set to go live, I'm not changing anything for the time being. They'll have to. They are getting a lot of backlash for not only for that, but for a lot of the other terms and stuff. Like they're saying now that like your HUD, like advertiser spots, can only take up 3% of the screen. So if you ever go watch like the bigger Twitch streamers, I mean, they have like the little banners at the top and the bottom with their sponsors and stuff. You can't do that anymore. Those can only take up 3% of the total screen now. So, yeah, exclusive. They don't say exclusivity. However you pronounce that. Yeah, they say like multi-streaming or because there's multi-streaming and then there's some other fancy word of saying it. But yeah, so that's what's going on right now. Again, nothing's changing here for the time being. Again, I don't think I even really garner Twitch's attention, so I'm not really going to stress over it too much. But yeah, I like streaming to as many platforms as I would like to, because, well, everyone's spread all out over the internet. And I was kind of, trying to nudge people more towards Twitch, because Twitch, the video quality is better, and it typically, when YouTube drops out or stutters and stuff, Twitch keeps going fine. But now they want to be like the jealous ex-girlfriend that's too clingy. So it's like, oh, god dang it, Twitch. So yeah, I don't know. We'll see going simulcasting. Thank you, Lawman. That's the term they use, simulcasting. They're even saying that like you can't like repost your VODs anywhere too, which is like, what? That's ridiculous. At least from what I perused through. If you guys don't know what a VOD is, that's the video that is made after you get done streaming on Twitch. So like the whole like 4-hour thing for like this channel, they're now saying, oh, you can't post that in certain places within a time span of your stream ending, which is, it's kind of ridiculous. But yeah, that's what's going on with Twitch right now. We'll see how it goes going forward. They might backpedal on some of this that will kill several channels on YouTube. Yeah, exactly. I know, like, one thing that Twitch streamers would do is that they would stream on Twitch and they would record as they would go, and then they would, edit it and then upload it to like a YouTube channel, which is what a lot of like YouTubers, and even a lot of Warships YouTubers, they mostly stream now. And they upload clips to their YouTube channel primarily. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know. We'll see what happens with Twitch going forward. But yeah, we'll just keep soldering on until Twitch gets mad at me. So that being said, let's go ahead. We'll start the night and the Yami. And if my hand does get forced, I will of course make a probably Discord announcement and a post in the community tab on YouTube about what's going about what happens. I will say if Twitch does get like really pissy about it, I'm just going to tell them to take a hike. And as much as I'd hate to give up the Twitch channel that I've been building for the past 4 years, you know, if Twitch is the one that wants to be pissy about it, then I'll just stick with YouTube. But for now, again, we will soldier on. So, we're starting on the Yami tonight. Oh yeah, Brawls. I forgot Brawls is going. We'll probably do Brawls tonight. See how well that goes. No CV and only one submarine. Anything interesting with them? Nah, seems pretty vanilla ship choices all around. Sorry, I've been up early. I'm going on vacation next week, so I've been making like 2 or 3 videos a day for the past couple of days because I gotta, you know, make the videos in advance for next week. So yeah, I have been at it. I've been at it. How to access your Twitch channel? If you go to the YouTube page, there's a link to the Twitch channel there, and then if you're in Discord, you should have got a notification of when I went live. One of the most overrated ship of history, 2 U-boat to take it down in open sea. That's not the Yami. The Yami didn't get sunk by a submarine. It got sunk by 300 something aircraft. Electro. Though as long as you stay affiliate, you can multi-stream, don't you? Until today, apparently. Like literally, I think 3 or 4 hours ago, they changed the terms of service. And now no one on Twitch can multi-stream, regardless of affiliate, partner, or unaffiliated status, apparently. Granted, with the unaffiliated channels, I don't really know like what you can threaten them with besides just banning them because they're not making money. Yeah, the Shinano got sunk by a submarine. Hello, Wisconsin. Deep water versus normal water torpedoes. So deep water torpedoes, they do more damage to ships, but they can only hit cruisers, battleships, aircraft carriers. They can't hit submarines and some light cruisers. You just kind of gotta memorize what ships do and don't have them, as far as like the specific ship type. If it's a deep water torpedo, it'll have the normal Dorito with a line on the top. And if this torpedo can't hit you, regardless of whatever type of torpedo it is, it'll have a little dot instead of a Dorito. Musashi, I think Musashi, they beached her, and then she just got the crap bombed out of her. I think she capsized, from my recollection. Yeah, Taiho got sunk by a submarine too. Thanks, Badger. Yeah, it's really funny when you have Pan-Asian DDs that go to contest the cap and then they can't really do much to the other DD besides shooting them. It was funny when the Pan-Asian DDs came out, you saw a lot of people lifting their torps because they forgot that the deep water torpedoes were a thing now. So you would have these Panties and DDs that are like jousting with other DDs, and they launch their torps. And you can kind of see them go, "Oh yeah, I can't hit them." Masashi wasn't beached. They made an attempt, but she didn't make it. Okay, that's what I know that she like sunk in deep water because they had to send like an RV down to identify her. But I do remember hearing that like she was beached. They were trying to beach her. Like the plan was to beach her and make her like basically a shore fortification that couldn't be sunk. You know, so she's supposed to beach herself and then just fire all of her guns until she ran out of ammunition. And that's what was supposed to happen. The U.S. Navy didn't let that happen. Yes, Kolal. You find the link in probably not in the stream description, but any of the video descriptions. You should be able to find the link to the application. Yeah, the Oregon, you can like go like dive the Oregon with like a snorkel. You don't even need like scuba gear for her. You can even like walk on her hull. She's just capsized off a beach. Now, it's also the site of a couple of was present for a couple of nuclear bombs. So yeah. Oh, this person's house right there. They must, they probably paid a lot for that house, and now they're kind of regretting it. Yeah, Taiyo the crew wasn't trained on how to damage con, even though she had like super modern damage con systems for the Japanese Navy. Let's let all the avgas fumes get everywhere on the ship, so one spark can just blow up the whole ship. They are all like huddling behind these set of islands back here. Agara. Well, I mean, it kind of fought the British Navy. It did well against them. That was in the beginning of the war. I think some limited engagements with the Dutch as well. And the Australians. This looks a little bit better on this Takahashi. Yeah, it was better. 11K. Oh no, the Cleveland is radaring me. Whatever shall I do? Oh, because back when I had the Yamato, when I unlocked it, I didn't really have much in the way of cosmetics. And I got the Yami around this same time that the French cruisers, not the battle cruisers, the cruisers were being introduced. So this is one thing you get for the events. I just slapped it on here and it's been on there for the past 6 years. So yeah. Golden Lion. Oh, good hit on the Golden Lure. There's something over here with torpedoes. Oh, hi Cleveland, how's it going? It feels like I'm playing on the Asian server. Go, my child, find the DD that I think so. No, it's the Trump. Okay, well, I don't know whose torsos were. Oh, it's probably the Takahashi's torps. Forgot they have long-range torps. Looking good. That's pretty nice. Now he's going to be scooting up, I think. I kind of fix that. Was he going backwards? I thought he was going forwards. He's kind of just shuffling in place. There's an Alabama right here, though. That's a little bit more sketch. Hello, Alabama. Your most aggressive player on the enemy team. Hold up, I just realized oh my god, it's happening again! We were doing great, we were down like 2 ships, and now just a little bit under half my team is dead. The good thing is this Alabama should be dead, then we should be able to get back and deal with that Ismo. Golden Lou. Favorite sub is the I-56. Simply because it's a terrible submarine. And that's how I think the other subs should be. That's not muted. Alright. The shells really make that shot. Let's see if the terrain indicator is lying or not. It was not lying. This GK is just getting in all the shots, boys. So apparently these guys out west is the enemy players that actually know how to do well. Cool, that GK though. He was at like 2k HP. I don't think we're going to be able to deal with this Golden Lou before the match ends. Either a GK with good dispersion or the guy just has amazing... Nope, there we go. There's amazing aim. Alright, so let's go check out Brawls now. What is Brawls? Tier 6? I think I saw in chat. Tier... No, that's Clan Battle. What? There we go. Wrong one. Tier 6. Shall we try? Oh, you can take submarines? That's kind of... Oof. Let's try the Dunkirk out. I think if you believe strong enough in the Dunkirk, it'll work. Bring Dallas? I don't want to blow up in the first 2 seconds of the match. He says as he takes a Dunkirk into battle. So, what's the format? Is it like 4v4, 6v6, 3v3? I don't like it when it's like 6v6, which is just like halfway through a match. 4v4, that's better. Fuso. 2 PEFs. PEF is not something I would think you'd bring to this. Dunkirk is a good choice. Admiral William Sims seems to support my position. It appears I'm the only good Dallas player. Hey, they did have those submarines with the 13-inch guns, mono. Those, I think it was like the M-class submarines of the British. Or what were they? I think they were 11-inch guns. There's a submarine with a single huge 11-inch gun. Well, the Fuso's really squishy, especially if we get to its sides. So, that should work. Are they finna add that Surcouf thing as a still sub? Wouldn't surprise me if they eventually do add in the... Did he fire already? Is his concealment just that bad? Dang. It wouldn't surprise me if they do add in the Surcouf as a premium, which I wouldn't mind because it was such a weird ship. I think it'd be neat to have in game. I'm spotted. Uso got guns out on me. So is the PEF. They both have HE loaded. I assume they've been dealing with a lot of DDs. One of you show me side. You. That's a pretty good hit. That's some very convenient dispersion there for myself. I got the PEF is actually doing damage and the Fuso's absolutely just whiffed his shots. It's a dead Gade. You better run. The PEF doesn't have Torps or anything, so we don't really have to worry about him when it comes to getting close. We're worried about where those DDs are going to go. Well, that DD now. Agal, you're not going to eat that. Oh, he did, but he's alive. I'm going to knock his guns. Or we're just going to whiff that shot there. Thank you, Dispersion. There's the Shinomi. The PEF kind of scares me at the moment. We're going to keep trying to get this Fuso's guns out. Oh, hi. I thought you were going to wait for me to come around the corner. How you doing? Understandable. Oh, he's dead. There we go. See, I would think the Shinomi's going for the PEF, but knowing my luck, he might... Nope, he is going for the PEF. Okay. Hey, he's probably got Torps out of my general direction. Got a little bit of superstructure there. You just gotta walk at him with your superior French attitude. One torpedo. Where's the rest? Alright, we're good. Fast ship is fast. That darn near got him right there. Oh, Shinomi's dead? Alright, cool. See if we get a secondary kill on the... Oh, never mind. The other PEF got him. Okay, that went well. What other ship should we try this with? Ooh, let's try Mutsu. Mutsu good tier 6. Mutsu real good tier 6. Secondary build Mutsu with her 20-second torpedoes. Issei? Issei, that's... Would you even get to use your planes that much, though? Because you got the 2-minute load time on the planes. Iron and a Dunkirk. Yeah, but Bayern I think would be, well, I don't know, the guns, I mean, they're not terrible, but, yeah. Alright, we'll try Issei next. Since the public demands it so. It's going pretty good so far. Depends on how this Mutsu round goes. I think it's the Mutsu. I can't just laugh and ignore the Bayerns and then Dunkirk's bow armor because I have 16-inch guns. I simply do not care about their bow. Graf Spee. That's a ship. That is a ship. Yeah, the Pensacola. I mean, you can't just sit there and bow tank to your heart's content with the Pensacola. Hi, Mike. I'm doing pretty good. How you doing? Oh, that's true. Warspite. Warspite's got 15-inch guns. That's another one. That is indeed another choice. But the Mutsu secondary should, I think they're able to put in some work. What's this matchmaking though? We don't get any DDs. They get 2 DDs. What the heck? Matchmaking? That doesn't even make any sense. These 2 DDs aren't in different either. You couldn't just give us a single DD? What? That. How is that fair? Hope you don't like spotting. You only get 1 battleship 2. They get 2 battleship to 2. What is this matchmaking? Like, for real. What? This doesn't make any sense. This is the most screwed matchmaking I've seen in a hot minute. Spalls, it's not going to be fair. I mean, I wouldn't expect like Giga Chat matchmaking or anything, but I expect like, you know, 2 cruisers, 2 cruisers, 2 DDs, 2 DDs, something like that at least, you know. That's definitely torpedoes. Yep. I'm not supposed to try to avoid showing in my side. I was trying to slip in between these first 2 torps. We might still get it. Nope. Let's see if we can confuse them with the torpedoes. Nope. Yeah, go figure. The side with 2 battleships and 2 DDs would win. What is that? That's so dumb. Well, they might have it still. Let's see. The Leander should be able to murder the T-61. The Bayern's going to be a bit more of a headache to deal with. Oh, they might have that. We'll come back and check on this afterwards. That's just dumb. Like, I know it's brawls and all, but I mean, come on. Alright, Issei and brawls. I think we might get to use the planes once. Because these brawls matches are going by pretty fast. I haven't detonated in a good long while and probably do. That's why you just run flags, my guy. Just give Wargaming their extortion money so you don't detonate, you know? A T-61 overpinned. How bad is Leanders are pretty bad. The British light cruisers are something, alright. So we get a DD and a hybrid. They don't. But they're working against the new European DD line. They're pretty busted from what I've seen so far. Especially in clan battles with a kid and a split. Blah. Okay, let's see if this thing's going to pay off. Again, I think we'll use the planes once, maybe twice, if that. Yes, I do know Conquer Kenichi said a Smolensk. It was glorious when I pulled it off a couple of times that I did. So right now, are underpowered or overpowered? It depends on the sub captain. Subs have a high skill floor and a high skill ceiling. It's like pre-rework CVs. The good submarine player can completely just dumpster a team. The bad submarine player dies in like, a minute. Hello, Graph Speed. That's the one we're trying next. Must be the one we go after with planes. Heat of battle video? What's heat of battle? What's up, Andrew? See if we can get the dispersion to cooperate and hit something. So, what was that, mouse? Yeah, we'll probably go after the... Oh, the armory event. Maybe. We kind of went over it, but I know I normally go over the events, and I haven't really looked at that one just yet. Probably something I should do, huh? Actually, we might go after the PEF, because she's the least maneuverable. She's actually pretty dang maneuverable. I forgot, the PEF actually has AA. I forgot about that. I say actually has AA, but it's still a tier 6 battleship. There we go. Hi, Warspite. Warspite is a big girl, but she can spin. Sorry, I keep coughing. Ooh, never mind. Here we go. He's either going to beach or he's going to eat our shells. I think he's going to beach. Yep, he's going to beach. Donk. When they should PT boats, I don't think so. I don't think this game can handle that many classes of ships. Let's go Graph Speed. Just poke him right nice in his superstructure. Guess not. I should probably try to come around and get this side of the Warspite since she's sitting still. I don't want to fly through both the Graph Speed and the Warspite's AA. Hi, Warspite. Hold these, please. One, only one? Dang. Again, Warspite can turn. We're going around this corner, blast the Graf Spee, then we'll try to help the Dunkirk out with the Warspite if he's still around. Oh, okay, everyone's dead. Great. Wow, okay. What would pin the Graf Spee? I didn't know you could do that. Normally you just pin the crap out of them. At least when I play my Graf Spee, everything pins me. I'll Warspite up with you in a second. Alright, this is going to be real awkward. Could be in secondary range here in a second. Ah, there we go. Come on, Graf Spee. I know you want to get those torps out. We are still alive for the time being. Please, Graf Zeppelin Corpse, block some of those Warspite guns. Warspite hugged me. Ah, dang! I was for sure gonna get that Duca di Aosta back there. Then, hoping that, I don't know, Warspite would whiff his shots from 2 kilometers. Alright, Spee. Shall try Spee. Let's see how this goes. It should be something. No, I was banking on the Spee having torch Norris, because it never feels. Those that have torpedoes always get too red-eyed to use them, so they show way more broadside than they should, because the Spee can actually tank the Issei's main battery guns on its bow. Alright. That's YouTube so far. Oh, that's up to date now. Alright, YouTube. You do you. Alright. Mutsu Mackinson, another Spee, and Cheese in the Agile. And now we have fair matchmaking. What the heck? It's, oh, God. Matchmaking's just drunk at times. Look at this. Mutsu, Issei, yeah, okay. This one has torpedoes. This one has torpedo planes. Mackinson, Spee, DD, Shinomi, Agao. Now, it's going to be kind of spooky. Because we get Cheese in the Agile, who is more than willing to bum rush me. And I'm in a Spee. So I don't have the best equipment to deal with him. So, yeah. Issei is low-tier Delaware, more like Delaware is high-tier Issei. They're different. All of Issei's guns aren't in the front. And then, the planes are torpedo planes, not bombers. And she's Japanese and has smaller guns. Oh, there he is. Is he going to bum rush the Shinomi? think he is. Shinomi's got torps out. I'm sure Cheese has torps out. Cheese goes down. There's his torpedoes. And he gets the Shinomi. So our DDs are now dead. Let's turn the Hydro on. Where's everybody at? Apparently I'm the first in the middle. Alright. Where did our graph... Where'd their graph spay go? Oh, well, that's convenient. That lets me know exactly where he is. He's hugging this island for some reason. Oh. That was a very convenient spee-sized gap in that Musu's dispersion. There's Spee. Oh. This is, something. Okay, we're gonna try and get this, Mackinson. Oh, God. Everyone's gotta sit it on me. We might use our big torpedo on this boy. Get this off. No! I was like 2 pixels away from getting the torps off. Dang. Alright, let's try that again. Spee is fun. The, BBs unintentionally did a little pincer maneuver there. This could work. This could work. Definitely if the Mackinson didn't go around, that would have been like primetime Spee stuff there. Let's see. I haven't seen 2 Issei's. That's surprising. I wouldn't think people would be bringing Issei that much. Dunkirk again. No BBs on the enemy side. Again, Bayern and Dunkirk on one side. No BBs on the enemy side. They have a Canaris though. Man, I'm surprised like the matchmaking's taking this long if it's just dumping a bunch of random crap together. And not even trying to spread them out. I'm good, Victor. How are you doing? So, yeah. We just straight up have the health advantage this time. Like, there's no 2 ways to put that. We just straight up have more health than them. So now, theoretically, the Spee should be able to bully these ships. Theoretically. Will it in practice? We will find out. Hello, Leander. Naoba, Canaries, Dallas, and another Leander. Alright. Do you think they're all going to, like, move together for protection, or do you think they're going to kind of go one-at-one? Not somewhere off the coast of South America, in like a port. And, like, the hull is still there. And, is it Argentina where she docked at, or... It's some South American country. She's docked there. And, like, The country's government keeps asking the German government to come get it, and the Germany just keeps going, ah, nah, we don't want to mess with it. Like, it's actually in the way of the commercial traffic for this port. Because they just sunk it at port. Yeah, Uruguay. I think that's what it is. Because the crew scuttled the ship. I think they recovered like the ship's crest or something like that, and that's somewhere. But the hull is still just chilling there. The Uruguay government did like cut the superstructure up. Hey Garrick, lower your voice, my dude. Yeah, we were talking about that earlier. Oh, there went turret 1. Why did she torpedo that Canaries? No, he moves too fast. Bonk. What? Come on. Go! Did y'all see the lag on that secondary shell? The shell was like on the other side of his ship, then it registered that it connected. Okay, game. Okay. There we go. I might get him here because my gun's gonna reload before the Bayerns if his secondaries doesn't get him. Never mind! Bayern got him. Okay. Is rank going on too? Oh, it is. I can torment myself there now as well. Yeah, let's do some ranked real quick. Might be doing this for a good chunk of the night. Where's my Jean Bar? I'm looking right there. It is. Duh, Sealord. Yeah, so those of you that are just joining and stuff, so Twitch changed their terms of service literally like 2 hours before I started streaming, and now no one can multi-stream. According to their terms of service. Before, it was just the partners that couldn't multi-stream, and those are the guys that have to, like, sign actual contracts saying that they will stream for, like, this much, and Twitch gives them, you know, like, I think it's, like, almost like a salary, almost. So, but now, nobody can. Doesn't matter if you're just an affiliate or a just, you know, some unaffiliated guy streaming on Twitch. They want everyone to be streaming to Twitch now. Now there's some other changes too in an Anhalt. What? In ranked? There's some other changes too. Like you can't have more than 3% of your screen taken up with like sponsorships and things like that. So yeah, Twitch is posting updates, so I guess the backlash has really, they bit off more than they could chew. Define lion in one word. Okay, which lion? First off, the British one, the Italian one, the Dutch one. Lion is just fun. I don't know. This is funny. People complain up, left, right, down, sideways about Lion. I didn't really have a problem going through it. when I was grinding her out to get to the Conqueror. And no sponsored ads that are not provided by Twitch and also are also no. So basically they killed esports. Yeah. So it sounds like now you have to go through Twitch to get your sponsors if you're a partner. So before, like, a company could email you and say, like, hey, like, let's use Displate for example, because they do a bunch of World Warship stuff. They could email me and say, hey, Sealord, you know, on your next Friday live stream or whatever, we'd like to send you some of our Displates, and you can talk about them on stream. You got to do like a 60-second ad read for them, and we'll pay you, you know, this much amount. And that was kind of like a direct from them to you. And, you know, that's one way to boost your revenue for doing what you do. Now, obviously, they probably wouldn't come to someone like me. They would go, you know, to one of the bigger streamers or something like that. That's just an example. Because the Twitch revenue rates are a bit more harsh than the YouTube ones. So I think Twitch is like 60-40 or something like that. But YouTube, it's 60-40, but I get the 60 and YouTube gets the 40. So that's more favorable. But yeah, even YouTube, you don't have to go to YouTube to get like a sponsor or something. So it sounds like Twitch just wants a cut. Isn't it 50-50? I'm not sure. I haven't really looked into it. So I'm not a partner on Twitch. So it's better for you if we watch on YouTube. For me, I don't care where y'all watch the streams at. I only stream once a week normally. During the summer, twice a week. This is for me to hang out with you guys. This isn't about making money. So, like I said, I don't care. Twitch wants to be pissy and ban me from streaming. Cool, I'll just do everything on YouTube. So yeah. I don't care. Ooh. Hi, Alaska. Yeah, and that's why I like being able to go to stream to both YouTube and Twitch, because a lot of y'all like Twitch, a lot of y'all like YouTube. Twitch is more developed in the terms of streaming. Now, I think YouTube would be dumb, I'm gonna reload booster this guy, to not see what's happening here and try to step up their streaming services so they could capitalize on this. Oh my god. Hon. Which they might do. And goodbye, Buffalo. It's 50-50 with subs on Twitch. Okay, well, there you go. I mean, like, Twitch has always just been, like, extra for me in terms of, like, revenue and stuff. So, it's never been a big bit. I mean, like, don't get me wrong, I appreciate the bits and the subscriptions and stuff. I really do, and it does help fund the channel. But, you know, I don't make my living off of streaming, so it's not a huge deal to me. It's not a huge deal in terms of profits. It's a huge deal in terms of I want you guys to be able to get my content where you want to get it. You know, if you don't want to deal with Google for streaming, you don't want to deal with Twitch for streaming, you know, you don't want to give Jeff your money, or you don't want to give Google your money, you know. But I think Twitch is just scared that, like, more and more alternatives are popping up. Apparently, Kick is actually doing pretty good. And Rumble's, like, starting to become a somewhat viable competitor to both YouTube and Twitch. but it's still like, you know, nowhere near the size of either of them. But it's the only one that I see that's like lasts more than a couple of years. Yeah, apparently it is, and it's like still there. That's the thing. Most of these like alternative media sites, they pop up, they're around for like a year or two, and then they disappear. So I don't know how old Kick is. I know Rumble's like a few years old and still going and is growing. So if you want to talk about, you know, what's a good sign? Not a good sign. What's a good indicator? I mean, like it's a way you can tell easily how the economy is doing is the amount of repossessed cars. There are, if you go to like an auto auction, if you guys don't know, when someone takes out a note on a car, normally that's of course financed through either a bank or the dealership's bank, the manufacturer's bank or whatever, their own financing business, whatever. And then what happens when people can't make their car payments, of course their car gets repossessed. But the bank or the financial institution doesn't keep the cars because they're a bank or a financial institution. They're not a car dealership. So when they get these cars back, what they do is they send them to auction. And you can go to these auctions. Most of them are open to the public. You know, if you want to buy a car at an auction, you can go and walk around the lots. And if you take a look at the windshields, normally these cars that are from these banks or financial institutions, they'll have the seller's name up on the windshield. I need to stop showing broadside over there. And if you go to these lots now, like half the cars will have like all these different bank names on them because they're all repossessed cars. And these aren't like the buy here, pay here lots that are, you know, like traps for this type of stuff, where they finance you a car at a super high interest rates for a short period of time. You know, you miss one payment, then they send the repo guy out to get you. They aren't these type of institutions. It's like Wells Fargo and these big name banks that vet people before they lend them the money because they want to get their money back. That's not a good sign, because that's saying that these people that these banks confirmed these loans for can't pay these payments back. That's a bad thing. And here comes the Kearsarge. Last I seen of it, Kicks basically, if you gave 4chan a streaming platform, is it? I've never, oh god. I've never looked at it. I've just heard about it. So, I know Rumble's also like, if you're not just like taking a dump on Joe Biden the entire course of your video, typically it doesn't do well on there. Or if you're not like some really big named YouTuber that came over from like YouTube or Twitch or something, you also don't do well in there. Like, I got high caliber. Anaheim auto auction to me does thousands of cars a week with about 10 auction houses. Yeah, see, I bet if you go, like, most of them are probably repos. Let's see if we can get the Musashi. Look at their whole 2 points they got. Can we yoink the Musashi at the end? We can. You have a wargaming staffer in our game. Oh, I did? I was not paying attention to that. Did I? Oh yeah, look at that. Maybe that's why we won. What signals do I need? Probably the ramming flag, huh? No, it's the speed flag. I'm going to take Pommern out into ranks next. And what I've heard too is that these banks, when these people like just call the bank and just say, yeah, come take the car, I can't afford it anymore, they'll like work with them. They'll like do a little bit of like loan forgiveness and stuff, and they're even like say, hey, you know, let's refinance your payments, we'll get you to a lower payment, yada yada yada, because the bank doesn't want the car. They're a bank, they're not a dealership. So even with working with them, people are still just like, no, I can't afford it anymore. There's inflation, everything else is going up. It's going to be an interesting rest of 2023. Evening, Cloak. And the thing is, too, what's really funny now, I say funny because the dealerships did this to themselves. These dealers are cranking up prices because, you know, supply and demand, but they were cranking them up far above the natural ebb and flow of supply and demand. So they have all these cars on the lots that are previous year cars, and they're in this catch 22 now. It's where they have all these last year models that normally they're running out of by early 2023. So like the 2022s, they should be almost completely off the lot by like March of 2023. And that's typically when they'll run their big sales during the first quarter of the year. So that's how I got my truck. I have a 2018 Silverado. I bought it in 2019. It's the sticker was a $55,000 truck. So after taxes, a $60,000 truck. And since I bought it in 2018, when the 2019s were coming out, the dealership wanted to get rid of it, and they cut it down to. I was just checking my finance statement the other day. I financed it for $32,000. So I got a $60,000 truck for $32,000 because I bought one that was a model year older. Still a new truck. It had 6 miles on the odometer, which means they built it at the GM plant in, I don't know, somewhere in Mexico, drove it around, loaded it onto an 18-wheeler, unloaded it from an 18-wheeler, drove it around the lot a little bit when they were moving it and stuff. But now, these dealership lots, if you go out to the lots now, they're full of last year models that they can't get rid of because they crank the prices up so much. And the thing is, if they lower the prices, they're going to sell all of those vehicles, but then they're not going to sell all the new inventory that they're getting. So all the 2024s and stuff. Which, I mean, my thing is they did that to themselves. They can reap what they sow. Because they were upcharging like hell for these vehicles. For me, prices rocketing far higher than inflation should account for it. Yeah. Absolutely. People were paying like $10,000-$15,000 over what they should have been paying for a new vehicle, which is ridiculous. I think Ford dealerships are being the most egregious with it. My local dealership that, if you were here Friday, we talked about them a little bit. They wouldn't overcharge. They just wouldn't really cut you any slack or anything with the price. And they didn't overcharge much either, unless you wanted to get like a Corvette, like one of the new Corvettes. Then they added a markup for that. But I heard that the Ford dealerships are just going nuts with it, with like the Broncos and the Raptors and stuff. Let me choose the in-game username that I chose. So, junior year of college, I'm taking a history course that was the Middle East and South Asia. And we were talking about the partitioning of India. The professor that I had was this man with a very thick Dutch accent, like a Dutch French accent, because there's a fair amount of Dutch that live in Louisiana as well. People of Dutch ancestry live in Louisiana as well. And we're talking about the partitioning of India, and of course the real life Sea Lord Mountbatten was put in charge of that. And the way this professor just said Mountbatten's full title, I can't do his enunciation justice, but he had a very deep voice, and he was like, Sea Lord Mountbatten, or something like that. It just sounded ridiculous. So I'm like, that's a funny name. Then when I made my YouTube account, when I made my World Warships account, I chose the name because I'm like, yeah, it sounds like some ridiculous name. It's, you know, Navy related, and there we go. And then when I decided to do YouTube, I just made the YouTube channel the same name as my in-game username to keep things simple, and here we are. So TLDR, it sounded funny. The professor said it in a funny way, and it sounded like this ridiculous, over-the-top name, so I went with it. Got my Bronco at MSRP. Well, then you got one of the good dealerships then. Yes, Philip was not real royalty. His family was royalty, but it was just like a royal family that the British put in power in Greece, and then Mountbatten lent him his name basically in order to allow him to marry Elizabeth. From my understanding, I'm not a royal family aficionado or anything like that. That I just seen The Crown, you know. I've watched The Crown. That's about how far it goes. A couple classes in college. $400 for... Oh, hi, Santander. What are you doing? $400 for a 2001 Toyota? Yeah. Remember back in like the early 2000s, even when I was in high school, you could just like buy our car for like $1,500. Like, it wasn't nice, but man, it would run at least, usually. Yes, Palmer & B is from the Black Friday event. Really, Cloak, that's pretty cool. Come back here, Santander. Find some damage from this Minnesota. Santander very well might get that Palmer down. Yep. I don't know if he'll be able to get the mess down. He does have torpedoes if he can pull it off. Ooh, 12k to the Minnesota. That's good. Oh, see, I never heard that. I never heard that about his death cloak. Oh, yo, he did get him. Yes, the Palmer & B is... It's just the same ship with a black camo. No, I don't play with mods, because Wargaming likes to randomly outlaw mods, so I don't want to get reliant on something and then have Wargaming just say, yep, nope, we don't like that anymore. That's probably a dead Santander there. Yeah. Dude, we might just... Farm them out with our secondaries there, boys. There's a fire. We might actually burn them out. Flood them out. Oh, there we go. Oh! Mod station's still out of commission? Normally they get it back up within a day or two. It's been a full week now. Alright, what shall we try now in ranked? Should we do, let's do Marlboro. Let's try the Marlboro in ranked. There's something dumb. Surely this'll work. I've never really been that savvy with mods either, so that's why. Oh, it's true. We could take Atlanta Code. Like the most I've modded something would be Skyrim and like Fallout 4, and that was through the Nexus Mod Manager. So you know, that kind of does it for you. It takes a lot of the guesswork out of it. I'm too afraid I'll screw something up and then have to like completely reinstall the game or something like that. Every day they say the next thing and the next thing, yeah. Tiger 59, oh god. The only couple mods I have tried are like some, just some like cosmetic mods, for like the nighttime stuff, or when we did the Battle of the Denmark Strait and Hunt for Bismarck. Then Battle of North Cape 2, I used the same nighttime mod for that. Yeah, Adam, I am waiting for that coupon to get off the cooldown tomorrow. Hey, ya boy. Because I want to get the Gato and see how cracked that thing is. Apparently it's quite busted from what I've heard. You have to reinstall mod station. Oh, well, oh, there you go. Whoever was having trouble with that. Between the Gato and the Ragnar, and of course the Gato's more in the news at the moment. Shiki or Stalin? Well, are you getting a ship for fun, or are you getting a ship for competitiveness? For fun, I'd say Shiki. Competitiveness, Stalin. A Dyson! That's something. We'll probably take Atlantico next. So Philip was Greek. Yeah, but wasn't the royal family propping up his family, right? From what I remember in the Crown. Once you have Stalin, what's the next still ship? Again, it's are you buying ships for fun? Or are you buying ships for competitiveness? For fun, the fun route, incomparable, Shikishima. Not Mackensen, the other funny German one with the tiny guns. But I can't think of the name right now. Starts with an M. Mecklenburg. And then, from there, no, just kind of whatever. For competitive, Stalingrad, probably the Ragnar. I think those are probably the only two that are probably like really competitive still ships. Someone took a Neptune? Yeah, Mackensen's the tier 6 battle cruiser. I just got it mixed up with the Mecklenburg. Hello, Arrow. How's it going? So let's see. I know it's HE, but it should be able to. Ooh. Not pin him. Okay, cool. Although since his armor's so thin, it might just set it on, but I guess not. It's only 14 inch, so there's that. But we'll be able to burn down those BBs. Gave him way too much lead. Hold up, my DD's getting ganged up on over here. We must stop this. See, this is when this thing having Hydra would be very cool. I have 16 guns. Some of those should hit. Yeah? Wow, I just watched my Fletcher get kicked to death. Hi, Benson. Oh, come on, Dispersion. But Jutland's out here somewhere, and that's not good. If these DDs slip up, let me catch their broadside. They're going to get sent back to the Shadow Realm, to which they came.
Hull breach. We're taking on water.
That's not good. The Jutland's very close, that means.
Torpedoes dead ahead. Torpedoes dead ahead. Torpedoes to port.
That sucks, and we're losing a star for that. Alright, let's try to even the odds with taking the Atlantico. Of course, our profits are undercut by the ramming flag. Wait. I'll see the Atlantico that wouldn't happen because you got Goliath guns backing you up as secondaries. That's it. I like the book Thunder Below. What's that about? Yes, Massachusetts, I can see that working very well. Massachusetts is one of those ships that doesn't care where it's at. It's always going to do well. More order. I do. It's weird because, like, it's summer, right? Seasons aren't changing at the moment. That's normally when I get all... I'm getting all... What's the Atlantico got going for it? Secondaries. A lot of secondaries. And it's got, how many guns does the Goliath have? 12? It's got 2/3 of a Goliath on either side of it. Oh, submarines. So these big secondary guns you see going up the side, these are Goliath caliber guns. And these guys can, like, chunk most battleships for, like, 5k if it hits them in the superstructure for salvo. But we're probably going to go to the island. Oh, another Atlantico. Okay. 3 Atlantico. Oh. Should be something. Now, the Echo also doesn't have HE, just has AP. But I mean, honestly, with the amount of secondaries that you're bringing to the party, you don't really need HE on the main guns. This should be fun. It's like, that, and that. Those are all Goliath guns. I like how they can just buy her. No, she's a dockyard. She was a dockyard ship. Never mind. I was thinking of the Agenor. It's like the pinnacle of the old standard type dreadnought in this game, basically. Unless you want to count like, no, I guess you could count Vermont. Yeah. Would I build an Ultimate Admiral Dreadnought? Absolutely. I mean, she's got 10 main guns and 5 turrets. The big old secondaries. And she got a bunch of 105s splattered about as well. It's a fun ship. It's unfortunately a little slow at 25 knots. We got the Georgia just gapping us right now. It's taking us to gap all these. Tago Mogador enter 30. We love submarines, don't we, boys? Well, it might come back. They redid the Puerto Rico dockyard, so there's always a chance it might make its way back. Oh, come on. Thank you. I think I gave him too much lead. Yeah, just dropped the anchor and turned. Oh God, Talon, that's not good. Okay, guys, you guys need to take A and B like yesterday. George would also be a very good choice to take in this mode if you got her. Good lord, they want C. I'm inclined to give it to them. Boink. Shoot, we have A and B. We don't need it. Oops, sorry. We don't really need to do anything. Okay, that should be a dead sturdy there. Unless he just blasts the Fletcher from point blank range. Nope, Fletcher's living. It has lived. So that should be a dead sturdy. Alright, that's good. That'll be a good pickup for us. Yep, cool. Sturdy is dead. And the Fletcher is too. Great. So this is going to be something. Thinking maybe just going to the islands. I mean, again, we have A and B. We got their submarines, so they have to come to us now if they want to win. I think that might be what we do.
Oh, Mogador. The secondary gunners of the Atlantico are very eager gunners. Not let they let get in the way. We didn't really have big problems with the multiple BBs because you just run multiple DDs to counter them. You know, you make it impossible for them not to eat a torpedo.
Casco rompido. Entrando água rapidamente. Alarme de incêndio.
The Atlantic, I need you to slip behind this island, and all will be well. Oh shoot, the Awami just walked up in here? Okay. Salmon's about to do the thing to that that Awami. Do that a little bit faster, Salmon. That'd be most appreciated. Whoa, there we go. Good hit on the Awami. We're not detected right now. We might make it. Naturally, the last secondary shell from the Awami ignites a second fire on our ship. Because of course it does. I love how that works. The last shell starts another fire. We would have lived with just the one fire. We would have lived longer, I should have said. Alright, and we need the... How are we doing those other games? Alright, so we lost the Marlborough. Let's take the Palmer back out, get us back on track, then we'll try the someone said Dyson, try the Dyson in Georgia after that. Palmer, there you go. Come on, Palmer. How's one get community tokens? I think you have from watching the streams and such, I think. And there's also certain missions you can do to get them. I believe, if I'm remembering that correctly. I think they're from missions, and I think you can get them in like the Twitch containers and such. I think, I'm not 100% sure. The Palmer, North Carolina, Neptune, Tallinn, and a Salmon. Another Awami. You allow them from convoy missions. There you go. Play the fun game mode. Get the tokens. Greetings from Chile, my dude. Greetings to Chile. From the United States. My word processing center is just like right now. Another Neptune. See, those are like a little explodey for my taste to take to rank. Along with convoy mode stay, I think it's for the duration of this update. So you got all of 12 points. What were we, 12.4? Yeah, all of 12.4. So pretty much all of June and I think into the first week of July. And they are looking at adding it in permanently too. When Brisbane will be released for coal, I don't know. They said in the future, originally, it's the future and it ain't here yet, so yep. Don't know. My bet would be sometime during the summer, because that's when less players are on, so they'll probably release it to get a bump in playership. That's just my guess. I don't know for sure. A good cruiser taken to ranked, so like Alaska for sure if you got it. Mines would probably be pretty good. Any of the super cruisers would be pretty good. A gear would be a solid one. Yeah, Riga would. Ranked is more about taking what you're comfortable in, because you gotta pull your weight and then some in ranked. Oh, so 2 of their 3 battleships are over there. There's their Talon. The Data Factory, glad you enjoyed it. That one it actually did really well. I haven't done any Zim ship video in a long time. I've done them in the past, and they never really did decent. That one did pretty good. So, there's probably going to be more in the future. And if they keep up doing that well, probably a lot more in the future. Oh, I got the Talon here. Unfortunately, no. Go get them, planes. There should be a good hit on the sub. No, it's not. Sag. Most sane Motor Warships player. that Lennon better watch out. That salmon might be coming for his peanut butter. Excuse me, Minnesota. The demon just came out. Every time my shells miss like that, the little snail in my ear gets more sway. That's how that works. That Lennon, man, I don't know what that salmon got off to, but I'm surprised that Lennon still hasn't even a wall of torpedoes yet. We're gonna pop Hydro. Just in case the salmon thinks he's a funny guy. Those were his torpedoes, they just smacked into the eye. Oh, okay. That's how the Lennon's doing it. Hi, other Palmer. How are you? Ooh, good hit. Alright, we're going to try to... Salmon, where's he at? Ah. We're going to try and go around and come up from behind. That way they'll... Look at all the ASW planes! I think he might be dead. Yep. Oh, then he... Of all that, he dies from the freaking U-190 torpedo. Hello, North Carolina. What are you doing out here? What do you think you are, a Yami? There's just a random North Carolina chilling all the way back here. Alright. I do wonder what this man's plan was. Hopefully we get this guy down pretty quick, then we can go help the Linen with the Awami. Although the U-190 might be able to help the Linen there pretty well. You finally found the gas. I don't know, you might have loaded in late. Although, I mean, like 7 minutes, that's pretty late. Ooh, the Awami, yeah, the Talon. Don't risk it for the biscuit. Too bad if we... There we go. At least Citadel him in return. Come on. Come on, secondaries. You can do it. Alright, he should be dead now. I'm about to say, if my kill gets stolen, I'm going to be very upsetty spaghetti. Alright, now we're talking with the Awami, who's apparently being a thorn in our team's side. He's playing Ring Around the Rosie with the Lenin. This Awami's going to wind up saving this star. I'm surprised he's still at mostly full health, too. Ooh, although he just got Lenin. Lenin redistributed his health points there. And there we go. Okay, okay, cool. What are we out of now? Consumables flag. Yay. What did I say I was going to play next? The Dyson? I think it was Dyson. Not your consumables. Yeah, I think it was Dyson and then Georgia. And I think I got some more Dockyard levels? It did. Yoink. So how close am I to... I mean, I'm gonna get it tomorrow with a coupon. Yeah. Alright, Dyson, and then Georgia. Then we'll see what else we can get to work in ranked. Any plans to recreate naval battles like you did with the sinking of the Bismarck, Battle of the Plate, North Cape, Coral Sea? We've done North Cape before. North Cape is the last one that we did where there wasn't any narration. Well, I guess I shouldn't say that. I should say that the Hunt for Bismarck is the first one where I had narration in it. The Battle of North Cape's the last one without any narrations, like the same text in the screen type deal, but we've done that one. We did the Battle of the Denmark Strait, which was the first Hunt for Bismarck video. Then we did Taffy 3, which was the Johnston. And then we did Battle of the North Cape. Then we came back, redid Hunt for Bismarck with the new graphics, and now that I know how like the replays work and better stuff like camera angles and things like that. And there are plans for another one. The script is being worked on. When will it come out? I'm not 100% sure. The tricky thing with these recreations is that they involve a lot of people that aren't getting paid, and we have exactly 5 weeks to do it. Because once the game updates, you can't use those old replay files anymore. So, yeah. But there are plans. There are plans in the works. Again, the script's currently being worked on. So, yeah, there are plans. What is it? It's a secret for now. One real swag shirt you have there. Thank you, boy. It's my finest Hawaiian shirt. Tugs on the other team. Lion, Alsace, Atago, Yugumo, and a Fletcher. Eagle's the better CV between the two Super Cvs at the moment, between the United States and the Eagle. Fletcher and a Yugumo. And then Atago. See lots of Atagos tonight. And unranked. Atago's pretty good. So they're taking B. We got to A faster. Got Stephen King over here vaping pretty hard. Jutland's trying to get to C. I think Dyson's gonna be pretty good just because of the main gun reload time and because of the speed. If we need a tank, we're gonna be in a bit of a problem though. Yugumo. And the island got in the way. Yeah, Dyson is definitely a battle cruiser. She does have 32mm extremities, so she can face tank quite a bit, but other than that, yeah, no. Definitely more of a battle cruiser. Thankfully, she can turn pretty good. Hopefully, we'll be able to dodge these. Come on, Dyson, think thin. We'll only need one. Okay, that's not too bad. Ah, so close to outrunning them too. Well, you can get Alaska during the Black Friday event. Yes, this is Faroe Islands. It's quite pretty, if you ask me. Jutland and Fletcher playing a most dangerous game over in C. I'm gonna groove on back over to the B cap. Just we have to dodge those turrets. Georgia, what you doing, Georgia? Hi, Georgia, I'm here. Although my dispersion is not exactly cooperating. Georgia just simply dodges the torpedoes while being faster than them. Oh, that's Tug. Yeah, duh. We have to keep an eye out for the Yugumo wherever he's at. Ow. Dare he do the simple trick of stopping.
Concentrate fire on the designated target.
Oh, come on. That should have been a Citadel. So we got a D that's not afraid to use his guns over here. That's always encouraging to see. Now we're going to be going down here. Alright, well now let's try the Georgia now that one sunk us. The music. See, that's the thing about live stream music. People complain there's no music, then when I find music, I don't like it. Secondary builds, the Georgia secondary build, yes. Secondary build, but with the dispersion module in the back. Would I recommend Dyson? Yeah, Dyson's pretty fun. It's not the tankiest ships. Like, in that situation, when you have a Georgia on you, that's not great. Ranger plus secondary hits with the Iwami. Good lord. Yeah, that's right. The Iwami's got the Haru guns, the original guns. Dyson's like the faster Iwami. Arms races and ranked? What? Okay. Alright, that's interesting. I don't think we've seen this since they were testing arms race. Yes, Dyson is still up. I think you've got... Is it this patch, then 2 weeks into 12.5? No, it's just this patch. Okay, so it's 6 days left of this patch. 6 days left in this patch to, I think, get the missions. I think you have until, what? 2 weeks into 12.5 to buy it? Am I remembering that correctly? Well, Silver, you're nicer than most people about it. You're supposed to understand that, like, music's expensive. Like, if you want to get, like, actual songs, you have to fork over, like, probably in the 4 digits just for like the license to one song. And then even people that, like, make music on, you know, whatever platform that aren't mainstream artists, they're still going to charge you for it. So you have to find that the royalty-free songs, they're either remixes or people's own creations, and then, you know, once you whittle all that down, it's a pretty small list. Yeah, boy, you got to find people that don't have copyrighted songs that, like, fit. So there's a lot out there, but then you got to find the ones that don't charge you for it, and then the ones that don't have royalties also. No, it still checks on streaming too, Kraz. The bots are pretty smart nowadays.
Engine boost activated.
Hi, FD. Wow, this camo is actually confusing me. It's actually working. Oh. Okay, well, I was worried about him because I'm showing a little bit too much ankle. But he just hit a whole wall of torps, so I think we'll be all right. Will Crash on YouTube, I am. Those bots freaking don't care if you have 1 sub or 1 million. They're checking you. Glad you enjoyed that, Silver. Yo, yeah, I'm having some pretty weird lag or desync. The shells are like traveling through the ship, and then I'm getting damage for them. It's odd. I don't know. They removed Georgia, and they haven't put her back since then, including like in like the Black Friday events and all. Yeah. Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me if they put Georgia like up for like auction or something. That I could see that. I think the Harikaze's gonna bonsai that Alaska. Yeah, Kitakami, man, I hope y'all are ready. Hope you have a ship with Hydro ready to go for when Kitakami comes back.
The ship is on fire. Enemy severely damaged.
That's gonna be a week. That's gonna be a year when Kitakami comes back. Hey, build Kitakami.
Engine boost deactivated. The ship is on fire.
The funny thing is that I'm not even speed boosting, and I'm almost double the speed of the Minnesota. I kind of completely forgot that we were playing arms race, and there's no cap to push up to on this side. So I was pushing up for nothing, other than to just scare the Minnesota back a bit. I should use that heal a minute ago. Well, it's not a. Is it a cruiser, or haven't they reclassified it as a DD so it doesn't have a Citadel anymore? I'm just trying to remember from the patch notes and such. I'm on Alaska. If I can finish showing this Alaska down. Great. Oh, he actually stood it all to me. Ow. They have a heal buff going too, but that idea is about to get one for us. And I think is too that Alaska's going to get a second heal buff for them. Oh, come on, Gear. Go forward. Get that heal buff, please. Help our DD out a bunch, for sure. Hi, Alaska. How's it going? Ooh, All Sauce, you're being quite cheeky with that Alaska AP. God, bless your baguette armor, my dude. Yeah, arms race is just a little weird for rank because like rank's supposed to be more about personal skill and stuff, and it's really about like all right, who can get the buffs more, who can acquire the buffs faster, I should say. Yeah, I do like the Dyson. If you want to know like my full in-depth thoughts, you can check out my Dyson review, but I do like it, the short version. It's a battle cruiser, run around, fast speed, good reload time on the guns. Hi, Minnesota. They should have that Palmer. I think we're good to burn down the Minnesota. Another good salvo. Yep, Palmer is down. Ooh, down 3 in Minnesota. The fire should get him. Yes, I do believe so. There we go. Alright. God, what do we need? The repair flag, a very important one. This is how we're gonna get you nowadays. Alright, we'll hop into convoys now. Let's open up with let's take a GK into convoys. Come forth, GK. Peak time for me because school. You still going to school this first week of June? Oh, that's rough, good boy. Oh yeah, have a good one, dude. Thanks for coming out. If I keep looking at there when I'm talking to y'all, it's because the chat's up there, and for some reason I don't look there. I guess I should like move that monitor right there, so at least I'm looking in the general direction of the camera when I'm talking to y'all, I guess. 2 more weeks. Ooh, golly. Sub-heavy did in convoy? That's fine. I just think it's hilarious that I'm not saying you're complaining, you're just saying, hey, watch out, a bunch of subs in there right now. I think it's funny the amount of people that I've seen complain that there's a lot of subs in convoys when people spent the better part of the last year of submarines being in testing, saying they need to be stuck in just convoys mode. And now that a lot of sub players are playing convoys mode, players are like, oh my god, there's too many subs in convoys. Yes, Electric. I released a second video talking about the super containers, talking about that. But at first I was like, yeah, no, they're not much worse off. And then when they clarified why they did it and that we weren't getting any extra in the anniversary event, that's just, nah. NVIDIA has new tech out to where it imitates your eyes looking at the camera while you're looking elsewhere. What the heck is NVIDIA doing? Because I got the NVIDIA Studio mic going right now, so you don't hear my PC fans in the background. That's really cool, but like to imitate your eyes looking at the camera instead of looking elsewhere, that's nuts. The specs of my PC? She's an i9, I think 11500K with GeForce RTX 3090. I have 48 gigabytes of RAM at 3200, and then I have 7 terabytes of storage. Why 7 terabytes? Because recording in 4K is expensive. Okay, actually I don't know if I want to go to this open watery area. Yeah, she's probably gonna be win-win. Why do you have HE coming out of your Yami? Who hurt you? I'm gonna be stuck with this PC for quite some time in this configuration. Maybe maybe next year I might pick up a 4090. But I mean, like, for everything that I'm doing, 3090 is still, I'm playing everything like max settings, 60 FPS, no problem. Unless it's Jedi Survivor. But that's not the card's problem. Yes, all hard drives are SSDs now. Well, okay. I have a 2 terabyte... No, I'm sorry. I have a 4 terabyte hard drive that's a disk. I'm sorry, that's a traditional hard drive, HDD. But yeah, disk, that's what it is. That's my old hard drive. It's been chugging along. I thought it died. I got a new SSD, transferred it all over, and then like the other day I just booted it up, I plugged it in, and now it's working again. I'm like, oh, okay. So I wiped it, and it's just a blank 4 terabyte. I just put my footage on there. That's all I do with that hard drive. Oh, hi, Hawk. I'll trade you my PC. Nah, this PC's pretty expensive. I'd like to keep it. Windows operates like a malware if you don't have an SSD. Yes, I know. When that old HDD, when it croaked out the first time, and I swapped over to an SSD, I thought people were kind of exaggerating how they say, like, you just, turn the computer on and it's on. Oh my god. I went from having to wait for like 15 minutes to use my computer to it just going. I'm like, oh my lord, I've been living in the frickin' 90s. Yeah, but no, now that 4 terabytes just for video footage, just recording space, and all is well. I have 2 SSDs that have my games on them, and well, my games and Windows, and everything else is fun. Yeah, Mr. Exceptional. That's about what I was looking at too. And then when you try and do things like video edit, you know, you have these big old files and stuff. It's kind of clunky moving it all around on that one hard drive. So GPUs have gone down. GPUs have gone down quite a lot. They're actually like MSRP now. Like I could get a 4090 for I think they're going for like $1,800 right now, which is like a little bit above MSRP, but you know they're still the new cards and all that jazz. But it's not like before where like a 3090 was like freaking $4,000 thanks to crypto miners. Let's see.
Feindliches U-Boot in Sicht.
Hi, GK. Ah! Submarine! Win-Win is out for me today. Yes, I do my own video. I do my own video editing. I am a one-man show. Except for when it comes to like the IRL video filming, I typically have my my girlfriend or my sister there to like record the video footage. But everything else, yes, it is just me. So I had gotten rid of Norton on my old hard drive, but the backup version that I used for when I transferred over to SSD still has it on it, and I gotta go through and properly remove it again. Two bands for a 39, $2,000. Ooh, yeah, no, that's a bit much. What I did was my old PC croaked, so I bought a pre-built that had a 3090 in it, and then I upgraded the case and upgraded some other parts, and I ripped the 3090 out and slapped it into this new PC. Oh shit, we're down to just Abner. If I had to rework subs, how would I do it? Simple. I'd make them all like I-56. They go 13 knots underwater. They'd be huge. They'd have like a 2-minute dive time. The emphasis would be on using the unguided torpedoes, so they would have a decent reload on the unguided torps. And the guided torpedoes would be for very short range, like within 5-6 kilometers. And that's how I would do it. I'm waiting to upgrade to Windows 10. I'm sorry, Windows 11. Once they get all the bugs ironed out, then I'll go ahead and upgrade. But not yet. Not today, Windows. I like how the Liberty ships go on the offensive here. That's pretty entertaining. Oh, no. Well, my thing is, if you get them to rely mostly on the unguided torps, then you get rid of the problem with the ping. Yeah, I mean that could be, and I've mentioned that as much too. So let's take the I-56 out to demonstrate how terrible of a submarine it is. Sorry, Emerald, your thing's distracted. There it is. Like, this is objectively a terrible submarine. It's a really good D that can dive for like a couple of seconds. How do your carousel look like that? You click on the little gear icon and you can pick 3 rows. Like I-56, in comparison to the other submarines, it's pretty bad, but like it still does fine. And it's actually the one that I can get to work more often because it doesn't rely on the guided torpedoes, and those are surprisingly tricky to use. But the unguided torpedoes, you know, we've all been using them, so it's pretty easy for that. So now we get to sink the convoy. So I'm going to go right around here and ambush them. Plus you can control the deck gun on the I-56, so that's also pretty fun. So you can just blast away to your heart's content. Little gun that could. Well, I've heard the Gato's pretty cracked, and well, we'll find out when that coupon resets tomorrow. Well, they were working on some new AA defense mechanics. They announced the changes some time ago. So we'll see what happens with that. Starlink. So now you can play Warships on your boat, Lee. That's pretty cool. How is Starlink, Lee? Does that have a lot of lag or anything? Or, I mean, I guess if you're offshore, you know, it's probably better than anything you got out there. Well, the Japanese just bolted the Japanese flag to the side of the ship. There's a Schlief and he has Hydro. But we're gonna try to stay out of his Hydro range as we do this. Oh, Mecklenburg. Now, my thing about submarines is that playing them isn't that fun. Like, it's really boring for most of the time, and then you have these brief moments of terrifying fun. You know, 55, that's not bad at all. That's better than some wired internet connections. This Schlief is probably going to be backing up, so we're going to have some presents for him. Ah, there be the convoys. Come on, let's get the ship turned around. We'll give him a pretty nice spread here. We hope you don't get annihilated here. think this is we only had 2 rounds of depth charges sent at us. That wasn't too bad. I don't know. If they made it like I-400, it wouldn't be cracked. I mean, the 8-inch guns would be pretty funny. We got 1 hit on one of the convoy ships. Let's see. Hi, Mr. Schlieffen. I think we're going to do the whole pop up in the middle of the convoy and blast away. Hi, fellas. How goes it? Yeah, I got one of those too. Hold up. Let me get mine out. Alright. Hold up there, boy. Hold up. How's it going? Appreciate your enthusiasm. Dude almost rammed us. I think I have more DPM than him with my 1 gun than he does with his 2 Shermans. What? What? Where's my damage, game? Did you guys see that? The shells went straight through his superstructure. What? What? Okay, like 4 or 5 of those shells went straight through his superstructure. You guys see that? What was that? Just the wargaming spaghetti code. No. Even if it's fully saturated, your gun should still do like minimal damage. Like it should do something. Like those are just phasing straight through the superstructure. In one window and out the other. There's some dude like eating his lunch. He's just like seeing a 5-inch shell go straight through his window. Is this a 5-inch gun? Yeah, it's 140. So it's what, 6 or whatever. But guys, let me just go run this Liberty ship down in my submarine. I mean, to be fair, the Liberty ships are really friggin' slow in real life.
All stations, concentrate fire on the target.
Oh. Okay. I'm going away. Oh boy, this is bad. This is no good. There's another thing about the I-56 fun fact. It doesn't have the submarine detection doohickey. Wowzers! So he can see me right now, but I cannot see him. So that means he can ping me, I can't ping him back. And plus, his friends on the surface can also see me. Oh, this is gonna suck. That's another thing that I think is pretty dumb about the I-56. It has no way to deal with submarines underwater. Because submarines have that submarine surveillance consumable they can pop and now you're spotted. But the I-56 can't. Which is really weird that they went with that option in my mind. Alright, what shall we do next? Nope, I don't think we tried Moskva in this mode. I mean, surely it's got to be good at it. Also, I haven't played Moskva in a while. I just want to take Moskva out. What happens if all submarines lost the ability to see one another underwater? So actually they used to, because submarines still had assured detection. So when you were 2 kilometers away from the other submarine, you would spot the guy, and that led to a lot of fun fights underwater. Unfortunately, Wargaming removed that because, yeah. But then they gave submarine surveillance out to, I think I-56 is the only one that doesn't have submarine surveillance. So it can't see other submarines underwater, which is just kind of dumb. So, yeah. Oh, we get 2 brothers when I take the Moskva. So either all the submarines should have it, or none of the submarines should have it. So if you don't want subs to see each other underwater, fine. Then, you know, take it away from all of them. But then don't just not give one submarine it. So, yeah. Besides Brisbane, it seems like fewer and fewer boats are being released for coal. Not exactly sure about that. That being said, what was the last coal ship? I think it has been a minute since we've gotten a coal ship. We have a naked AFK Balau. Great. Oh no, that's a good CV player. Yep. I think it was the Trump. Newest edition, I think the San Martin? Tomorrow it will be the Gato. And it's just going around the islands now. Ooh, hello, Shimakaze. Radar the guy and not that man. Hello, Z52. What? But I'll say, good thing my radar is getting. I was about to complain about no one shooting the Shimakaze, but then I thankfully radared the Z52, and Schlieffen got quite a few rounds off on him. They have a Salem coming down the mid as well. Wow, that's really nice drop. Is he sticking around for round 2? He is. like Salem's gonna be an issue. Louisiana, my state ship. So my 70,000 still just the subtle flex there, Donald. Stephen's a little too ambitious. Guess he really want to get his secondary skill off for Lucian's. Every ship needs to give me like 500 dubs for being the CV's center of attention. Okay, submarine torps that weren't even meant for me that almost got me. Alright, well I guess we're going up the middle of friggin' Moskva. I think he's going to be able to get the torps off of me this time. Use the Louisiana as my human shield. Nope. I wonder what I did to this CV player. He is going after me. Oh, we got JD on our team. Okay, so we also have a really good CV player on our team. I know him. He's very good. I wonder if he still plays on like a crappy laptop like he used to. Ooh, the old Hakuru slot machine. All that matters is sinking these convoy ships. Oh shit, and we just lost our CV. All we gotta do, okay, this guy should be dead. Alright, and then gotta get this guy. Wow, okay, so maybe the Liberty ships aren't as fast as I thought they were. I got 4 hits on them. There we go. It's the art of playing the objective, fellas. 23k damage. Only 2 ships sunk, but it was the 2 ships that counted. Alright, oh, you know what? I have not played Kremlin in this. We can keep the Soviet bias themes going. The second stream in a row that you have watched? Well, welcome, sir, to the second stream in a row that you've watched. Yoshino? I don't know how well Yoshino would be in this. I mean, the HE Alpha would be pretty nice. But, yeah. Flaming Hot Yamato, that's a name. That is most certainly one of the names of all time, my dude. What were you what were you in, sir, if you don't mind me asking? Alright, so okay, so I didn't come across you. I was mostly bullied by your CV, almost into oblivion. So what matchmaking I thought would be for this. You can make a game just out of the battleships that are in queue right now. Just all battleships on either side. Dude's name is Crunchy Bacon. Alright, so we got a Monty, 2 Schlieffens, Palmer and Duncan, Puerto Rico, Masva, Albemarle, Shimakaze, Asashio, U2501, S189 against GK, Schlieffen, FDG, Ruprecht, Yoshi, Awusa, Ayande, Bergamo, Orland, 2501, and a U190. We are attacking, so this should be something. The Soviet brick, I guess that's one way how you could describe the Kremlin. Just a brick of Stalinium. Is Napoli worth without Sansonetti? Yes, I played Napoli for a very long time without Sansonetti, and she was great. We have a Haru, 190, and a booster going our way with Mr. Schlieffen. There's a Pommern. Duncan. S189, you don't see those too much. They have a large dive capacity, but they're pretty squishy. From my experience, at least. Decent dispersion. That's not a bad hit. Especially for the Kremlin at that range. It's Parma. Yeah, you know, we hit the Albemarle at 15 kilometers, but we can't hit the Pommern at 14. That's pretty Kremlin, yeah. Hi, Albemarle. You're broadside, buddy. Oh, I don't know if that was locked on or not. Maybe. Let's see. Ah, there we go. You have to get Sansonetti through his containers, which you can buy from Cole and the armory. Why would you try to reverse like this? Alright, there we go. Albemarle's down.
По левому борту.
Вражеский крейсер уничтожен.
Вижу эсминец противника.
We're very brave for Rugamo. We might nick that palm in there. Yep, we did. I didn't see where that ping came from.
Вижу вражескую подводную лодку.
No citadels, really? Where?
Торпеды прямо
Ah,
по курсу. Торпеды прямо по курсу. Торпеды прямо по курсу.
you're gonna hurt. See, like, my thing is, like, do you really need to be using, like, your acoustic torpedoes for that shot when you bow onto them?
Вижу эсминец противника.
Which is why when someone's, like, that close and they're pinging, they should definitely get spotted after a ping or two. That way it encourages them to use their unguided torpedoes. $11K. I think we'll be able to dupe the torpedoes into smacking into an island from this ping. Is it Bomber's torps? No, that's way too long range to be his torps. Here comes the Liberty. Let's see, Kremlin guns versus one Liberty ship. Who wins? Kremlin's guns. Clearly. Oh, another sub. These guys are just chilling there. Let's see. Yep. It was literally sitting there. I don't know what's going on with that. Oh, that should be a dead transport. Oh, there's another sub. The Wooster shoots the sonar effect. The Hydro Booster now would definitely be the time. This is awkward. There's a submarine somewhere around here. We can't really do that much of it. We can't really do that much with it. I guess he went deep because I'm not spotted, so... Around's going to be here in a second. That Liberty ship's about to eat up a rack of Olin torps. Aragon, there is an email linked either in the description of any video, or you can also send it to me on the Discord. You know, what if we try Slava? Let's see if we can just like snipe the Liberty ships. I want to see if this works. Oh yes, replays from other regions work. They just have to be on the current patch. So like, you can't send me a replay from like patch like 12.2 or 12.3. It's got to be from 12.4 or whatever. Yeah, 12.4. We're in 12.4 right now. Thank you, Kaguyas. What was the video name for the Dyson review? Dyson First Impressions. It should have came out not that long after, what was it, 12.3, where she went into the dockyard? Two submarines again. Now if we were escorting the convoy ships. Electric, just play it like a heavy cruiser. Run around at mid-range, throw AP at everything. Jeremy, I would if you ever do, that would be very cool. What if we can grab the Richtofen at the beginning? Hello, Jeremy. Very early in the morning for y'all, yeah. See.
Обнаружены силы противника.
Coven. Oh man, if I had just a little bit more range. Oh, come on. Ah! Man doesn't know how lucky he is at the moment. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on, Des Moines. Come on, come on, come on. All I need to see is your bow. Please tell me that was locked on. Looks like one salvo was, the other two not so much. Dang. Oh, broadside GK. Hello, Montana. See, now after the update, your shells stay locked for a few seconds after the ship goes dark. So if you pull off a shot like that, your shells are still a hit, whereas before they, it'd be just, a mess. Come on. Anticipating him going forward a little bit. And... Overpins? Oh my god, of course. That I had him dead to rights. Of course, overpins. That's just downright annoying. But like that, it was a Des Moines though. He was even slightly angled. Like I'm like, yeah, I'm giving a little bit of lead because he's going to move forward when those planes show around. When those planes show up around him, and sure enough, I called that. He moved forward a little bit. Should have been dead. Should have been a dead Des Moines. I was expecting just to see, like, of course not. Of course not. Not with my RNG. Oh, why you guys speed up now, Mr. GK? I will still hit his stern. Yeah. Ooh. Stephen got farmed out. Of course, you're going to overpin the Nevsky. Because the thing's just overpin C unless you hit it in one spot. Then it's going to bounce your shells naturally. According to terrain indicator, I can do it. It didn't lie! There we go. Just removed half of that man's HP. No, I don't have Z52 yet. Working on it. This should be a good hit here on GK. I don't think they were tough and like that I poked him. Oh, Winren. I haven't seen you've been following me around on that. Oh, he disappeared. I can't. Like him going dark is going to avoid him. Is going to stop him from hearing me. Boy, oh boy, spotting. Yep. Yep. Once again, I'm the master of sniping turrets. Especially when I have guns that can't do much to those turrets. Hi, Liberty Ships, how you doing? Naturally, we overpinned the Yami of all ships. What's good about the Slava 2 is that she has Kremlin's old AA, which is actually good AA, and it's survivable because it wasn't nerfed like Kremlin's was. Might be a dead GK here if we get a good roll. Ah. Oh. Huh. Well. Hey, Richtofen, where are you going? Don't go away. Think he's going slow because of autopilot? Come on, 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 come on. He's pretty low. He's like one shot. RC, could definitely drop him and nuke him. I can't really go anywhere because I gotta walk these Liberty ships in. Definitely hit repair now. Oh, I did poke win-win in there. When you might get okay, someone's gonna get him. And nope, no Citadel that time, game. All right. Look how the Liberty ships are keeping up with me. Ow. Let's see, apparently I can still make that shot? Ooh, that's no good. Win-win, look, I'm gonna have to... You need to step away from the Liberty ships. There's a submarine. He's at the other ones. Yeah, that's the thing. When you get in close, the gun caliber starts to rear its head. Ooh. That's not good.
This is the convoy commander. The enemy knows we're here.
See, but I know where your cheek is at. That should be a dead Yami. There we go. Okay, now we got it though, because those submarines are so far away. They're not gonna get assistance in Avery here. Come on, fellas. 2501 got the Liberty. I don't know why the Bilal just sat over there. He didn't start like chugging his way over here. We can snipe the submarine. That'd be pretty good. Who knew Slava was the what was the key to convoys, to getting the convoy to the end? All right. I wonder, how am I doing with Panuro DDs? Panuro DDs. 595. Do you have enough to get like the up to the 7? 55 more. Of course. Alright guys, thanks for hanging out. I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream there. Like I mentioned at the start of the stream, I'm been working, getting a lot of videos out for next week, so I have some of that I need to get working on. Friday night stream will be the full 4-hour stream with the last hour set aside for community div, so make sure you come out for it Friday. Same place, same time. So that's Friday stream. Next week, I mean the week after next, so no, next week, so like not this week but next week, there won't be any streams because I'm going to be on on vacation. So I will make an announcement about that. So make sure to join the Discord, subscribe to the YouTube channel, make sure you check the community tab. That's where that reminder will be sent. But thank you guys for a great stream. Hope you guys have a wonderful week. And, of course, hope to catch you guys in the next